So check this out. This is an article from cinemablend.com. It is entitled Star Trek's Ethan Peck revealed the massive questions he has about Spock ahead of Strange New Worlds Season 3, and I'm wondering about these things too. Whoa!
Ooh. I've been wondering about this too, which is why I shared the article. So if you want to just go down a little bit, this is from that big series of the SEG Q&A from last week. So basically the quote is that, okay. Well, basically it's asking about Season 3 and how charades and his relationship with Chapel, how that's going to influence how we play Spock in Season 3. So he says, that's something that I'm kind of rolling around in my brain as we head into Season 3. How human is Spock now on his path to becoming Leonard Nimoy's Spock at the beginning of the original series? How human is he now? I was thinking about this the other day with Chris Fisher. Friend of the show, Chris Fisher, our directing producer. And I think he remembers all of it. But it's like he's taken drugs and he's had this otherworldly experience. And so he can't really inhabit it like he used to, but there'll still be the information. Can you scroll down a little, Ryan? Let's see. Oh, but there'll still be the information, I imagine.
Like that?
Yes, perfect. I mean, I think it's so cool how really all of the characters are evolving in Strange New Worlds, and it's they're all evolving in such great ways. Even ones we don't know from TOS, like La'an, her evolution is spectacular, especially since
Love it.
episode 3 tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah. I love it. Yes.
More
Strange
of that.
Worlds is so good. And in that it does explore all of these characters that maybe we wanted to see more of back in the day, and now we're getting a chance to see what makes them tick, how they work.
Yeah.
What drives them.
Is there an original series character that has not been introduced in Strange New Worlds other than the leads, the series leads that you'd like to see? Well, other than the series leads. Because those are the obvious answers.
Roger Corby. Dr.
What about or Janice Rand?
Yeah.
Wouldn't Janice Rand be great?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I'd love to see. I'd love to see Roger Corby in any way that made their relationship in any way fathomable.
How did you
what's
win this
the draw
awesome
with Corby? Yeah, why is he good?
I mean, my headcanon has always been just that she was heartbroken from Spock stuff and just said yes. But I really don't want that to be it.
Yeah. Especially knowing, based on what we know of her in Strange New Worlds, she's more than that.
I would also like to know what they would do with Janice Rand's hair.
It's a very good point.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I wonder, would it be checkered like it is?
Well, it does take place a few years before TOS, so they could modernize it for our eyes and still explain it canonically and say, well, she gets the weird ass beehive thing later, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, but I'd be curious if they would use it.
I hope not. I can't.
She's in the motion picture briefly, but her hair is still big. It's just different.
And then when she's Voyager, she has that cool bob.
Yeah, the poor camera department's going to be like, we got to create all this extra headroom. It doesn't. The shot doesn't. It ruins the shot. Do you cut off half the hair? Or do you well,
it's also what does a yeoman do? Are they really just there to give everybody coffee?
That would be great to expand on that.
I mean,
actually.
It's a good job.
No, to expand on that. So, looking it up, it's somebody holding and cultivating a small landed estate. A servant in a royal or noble household, ranking between a sergeant. Okay, they got to update the title too. Get the heck out of here!
Yeah.
Well, I think it's based on a yeoman
here
from the Navy.
Yeah. This is what we know it from. Very good, hard and valuable work that someone does, especially to support a cause, to help a team. Here we go. What is the job of yeoman? Okay, you're right. So this is more military. Found that better description. The yeomen perform clerical and personnel security and general administrative duties, including typing and filing, prepare and route correspondence and reports, maintain records, publications and service records, council office personnel on administrative, that seems to be the key word, administrative matters, perform administrative support for shipboard legal. So that would be a great character to have. Can you imagine?
Well, especially if it's not a sexy woman, like turning all the monsters on the bridge. I think that's a really great opportunity to like help flesh that out more. Yeah. Even though, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, yeah.
You've seen MASH, right?
Yeah.
That's radar. That's basically radar.
Yeah.
Right? He's like the colonel's side guy, not side guy. You know what I mean? And then he's got all the filing cabinets. He's doing all the paperwork.
Like Yeoman Rand and the other yeomen on TOS, they know everything that's going on the ship, and they know so much more than they're portrayed to, because they are like privy to everything, and they always like anticipate people's needs. So they clearly like know everything at all times. So I would like to see some episodes where also like the yeoman can like save the day.
Hang on a second.
That's awesome.
Are we talking about yeoman seagull here right now? Because if this person has her finger on the pulse and knows everything and is watching everything and be like, actually what you said last week, if I remember correctly, but that would be such a fun character to have. That would be somebody that she almost would have her own duties to do. She wouldn't necessarily need to be on the bridge. It's almost like she's her own boss, right? She's out, she's watching this, she's filing these things, she's working on these things and organizing these things. Sometimes she's on the bridge, sometimes she's on or in engineering, or sometimes she's just in her office working, being like, leave me alone, I'm busy. I think that would be so much fun.
Yeah.
And you see it in Yeoman Rand, like in that Voyager episode. Like clearly she understands like what the meaning of things is, like T for Sulu. Underlying everything, she's like aware of everything going on. It's just like it'd be nice to see it without having to like fill in the gaps and do the headcanon yourself.
So our good friend Matt Boardman, who by the way designed this excellent graphic behind all of us and before you, he says, yes, we need a yeoman seagull, but we also need a yeoman Rand in Strange New Worlds. That would be so fun. But anyway, are there any other characters in Strange New Worlds that we'd like to see from original series? I want to see them all, honestly.
Seen all of them, but I think it's not that it's just me. The Roger Corby situation is just such a what the F. So
yeah, like big time.
No. We should get characters from the animated series.
Yes. Yes. I was just thinking, I want to see a Cation.
Yeah, but they were after the original series, not before. Yeah. So that's going to be tough.
But still, you would think there was other alien species in Star Trek at the time.
It could be a different Cation, right? It could be a different Cation or a different Ephrosion. What's the one? Vandosian? What's the one that Eric's is? Somebody help me out in the live chat.
Oh, with the
Edosian
and
Eric's with the three. He's got the 3 arms and 3 legs.
Arms, yeah.
3 legs, and he spends a lot of money on deodorant because he has 50% more pit.
Really long.
Nice.
Maybe like Bones. I feel like I need to know more about Bones, and then, but obviously he's a main character. But then like Nancy, and also like when he met Dax's previous host.
Oh, that would be funny.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but what about Phillips? Wasn't it Dr. Phillips or something?
Oh, Price.
Price.
Yes.
Yeah, Price.
Yes.
Yes.
Remember when people were guessing that Jeff Combs?
Yeah.
Remember when people were saying Jeff Combs should play him?
I'm still
that would have been so cool. Yeah, it might happen.
That was one Trek Fans edition that made it to the Laffy Awards voting. Favorite moment of the cage, Dr. Bryce prescribing a martini.
Dr. Bryce, yeah.
Good knowledge.
But I mean, now that I'm watching I've watched TOS, I'm just so amazed by the work that did go into Discovery and Strange New Worlds and like filling in gaps. And like, I mean, adding Sam Kirk is just such a stroke of genius.
Right.
Like, now that I saw Operation Annihilate, I'm like, this is just amazing.
It's Dr. Boyce, I believe.
Sorry.
Boyce.
I was thinking of Bryce and Reese. I always get Bryce and Boyce confused now too. Yes.
Yeah.
I think his name was Phil for some reason.
It is. I think it is Phil Boyce.
It is Phil.
I think so.
Oh, okay. So I wasn't.
Wow, we know his first name.
Yeah.
They're on a first name basis. Dr. Phil.
That's what I thought he was, Dr. Phil. That's what I read.
There's already Phil Phlox.
Yep. Phil Phlox, everybody, joined on Star Trek and Chill just a few days ago. So everybody, you can just click on the Virtual TrekCon YouTube link just right below this video. And when this video is over, and go check that out, because that guy is raucous. He's got a lot to say. John Billingsley, a.k.a. Dr. Phlox, Phil Phlox.
My face still hurts.
Hilarious.